Hi everybody, this is So Blessed and welcome to the Blessed Place. I'm going to get straight to my topic. I was watching CNN on Super Tuesday and I was listening to Obama address some of his supporters. Now this is by no means a political video and it's not an attempt to persuade or dissuade anyone to vote for any particular candidate. It just so happened I was listening to him and he said something that was so poignant and it resonated with me that I just wanted to share it with you. He said, we are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the change that we've been seeking. Again, we are the ones that we've been waiting for, and we are the change that we've been seeking. Now, I've thought about this not on a political level at all, but on a personal level. I thought, that's often what we do in our lives. You know, we often seek external change or external things in our life to make changes for us. And often the change that we seek lies within. You know, if there's something in your life that you want to change a situation, you want to change a behavior, you want to change a problem, you just want to change your life, you want to change something about you or about your life that you don't like, but you're seeking external things to make those changes or to bring joy or happiness to your life. For example, you might think, if I just had a better paying job, I would be happier. If I had a spouse, I would be happy. If I had a different spouse, I'd be really happy. You know, if I could just win the lotto, oh my goodness, I would just give back. You know, we're looking for those things that we think would make us happier and change our situation. And of course, some of those things can change our situation, and some of those things can be blessings. However, the changes that we seek are often lying within us. You know, the things that we say out of our mouths, the things that we think, those things that we concentrate on. You know, sometimes you can't help what thought comes to you, but you can easily dismiss those thoughts and replace those thoughts with more positive thoughts. And there's a verse in the Bible that says, I think myself happy. Now there's a lot more to that verse, but I just love those few words, I think myself happy, because that lets me know that being happy is a choice. You can think yourself happy, and it's all about a choice. It's all about the power that lies within us. And I like to think of the analogy to make this point. If I wish there was a magical pill that I could take that would just melt away the pounds. Or even better yet, I often think, well, if I could just wake up tomorrow morning and just detest high carb food. I mean, just detest high carb. That just would be awesome. However, that's just an external fantasy. Because what I really need to do is get up, go exercise consistently, and eat healthier. And lay off the fries and the Mountain Dew. That's what I need to do. And that is something that's within, that I need to go within to make an external physical change. You know, so I just use that analogy. You plug in your own, you know, that's my thing, is food and a lack of exercise. But you can plug in whatever is appropriate for you. But that's just an analogy of seeking something external, the magical pill or the fantasy of to change something that I want to change. But I don't care how much, you know, I fantasize about that. The reality is the change that I seek is within me. The one that I've been waiting for is within me. So hopefully that makes sense to somebody other than in my brain, and hopefully that will encourage somebody to know that the next promotion, the next relationship, the next whatever, you know, you fill in the blank, is not, it's not going to just, it's not going to guarantee you happiness and joy. Because the happiness and joy and peace and fill in the blank, whatever it is that you're wanting and you're seeking for your life, it lies within. So the change that you seek, it lies within. We are the change that we seek. Y'all be blessed.